Welcome to another Smokebox for BREALTV. I'm Dr. Green Thumb with my homies in the fucking whip, Coyotes for hire.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for having us, my boy.
Oh man, thanks for coming in.
Some legendary shit. It's an honor. It's a blessing. Thanks for having us, my dog.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
and you know, just to let y'all know, we smoking some good on funky field tip glass. You know,
None of that plastic shit.
none of that shit.
Since we doing that, hold on. Let me plug my shit in too, just so before we get the show started.
Bust it
what
out.
I'm saying? Like some shit I got my shit invested in. You feel me?
What is it, dog?
The 420 Honeys. You know what I'm saying? It's a delivery service. So
Yes.
420honeys.la on Instagram. Make sure you motherfucking hit us up and get your weed delivered right at your
By a
your
pretty
doorstep.
girl.
Yeah, by a pretty girl too.
I like your concept.
Yeah.
Bang, 420 Honeys.
Hey,
we smoking Dr. Green Thumb and we smoking 420 Honeys to kick this hot box off.
That's right. Hey, I want to say this. Two things, right?
Okay.
I want to thank y'all for coming on the Dr. Green Thumb show when y'all did.
Yeah.
That was a fucking dope show.
Thank you,
Everybody
man.
loved it, loved y'all. And the second thing, thanks for the invite on the song. Because the fucking song, when y'all sent it to me, I was like, oh,
with it, bro?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I got this. And y'all flipped it too. Like your verses,
Thank you,
ridiculous. And man, I just love y'all movement.
Thank you, bro.
Ever since the homie put me on to y'all, you know, I fucked with y'all heavy because you guys have that vibe where it's like, y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all are putting everything into the art and the vibe unapologetically.
100%.
And y'all are doing it dope too.
Thank you, bro.
It's not just about like an image or popularity. Y'all bring a dope skill set to the shit, man. And I appreciate that.
Means the world coming from you, bro. I know we keep saying that because it's fucking true. And that song, believe it or not, before you laced it, we were talking about potentially for the video you being like a shaman.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
So then for you to start saying shamanistic, this, we're
that
like
manifesting shit is fucking real, bro. I'm telling you. The day we left from the fucking podcast, that first day, and you agreed to do the record, right? We were already pitching back and forth ideas and shit about the visual. And we're like, maybe we could have him like a shaman giving us the fucking herb or like you know what I'm saying? In the teepee. This motherfucker sends back the verse talking about I'm shamanistic, like take these herbs back from your doctor. And then, like, we're like, bro, we really manifested this for the rap the way he rapped on that mother,fucker, bro. It's a trip.
Almost like down to the T to like what our concept was gonna be. So we're gonna picture the concept right here, right now. Now that we're here. So we have two different concepts, right? One could be like spoofing like a Pineapple Express or How High, or maybe how there's like a professor, maybe you'll be the professor and me and my brother are in the class smoking or something. But the original idea was you being a shaman in like this teepee like thing. And we're like on a, I don't know, maybe a
ayahuasca slash
a journey.
Whatever seed you give us, like red pill, blue pill type shit. You know what I'm saying?
And it takes us there, right? But it could either start off with us and you in this teepee like tripped out setting, and then we go into this tripped out world. Or it could end like us, we're on a journey and it ends with us meeting you. We still haven't decided. But would you be down for something like that?
I'd be down for whatever y'all got. You know what? Because your videos, like, they're all so fucking dope. Like, there's humor in it, but it's also a dope visual and shit. And I tried to write it so that you could imagine.
Right,
you
painted that picture, bro.
I listened to what y'all did and saw where the vibe was going. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do a verse where I'm like putting them on to some weed and they're looking at me crazy because I'm giving them a seed of it. Like, what the fuck are we gonna do with this seed type shit? You know what I mean? Because some of the shit you guys were saying, like, totally tied me into that shit. I was like, okay.
Yeah, because the verses are fucking everywhere and shit. And the way you tied it in was exactly how we fucking visioned that shit. We were like, man, what if he was like a shaman in the teepee? And this motherfucker came and spit the exact same shit we were talking about.
Manifestation is real.
Manifestation, absolutely.
As long as you put in the work, you can't trick the work. Like, and the universe is what's gonna do. It's gonna open up a little window like I wish I could right now. And then it's your fucking job to jump in it. You know, if you pay attention, the universe keeps opening up windows for you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm excited though, man, about the song, about you being on it, about being in like a motherfucking Get High song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
here's the kicker though. It's in the location is in this is what I want to ask you. Where the fuck is it at? Joshua Tree. Would you be down to make that hike or not?
Yeah,
man, he gonna make the hike.
Y'all heard it here first. All right, cool.
Yeah, we fucking with us.
We gonna do what we gotta do.
Hell yeah.
Because the record's fire, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I know I'm a little biased because I think everything I do is hot, but all in all, the record's fucking dope as fuck.
And you have to think that. You have to feel that about your shit. Because I think when you do, and it amplifies it. Like people say, man, these motherfuckers shit is hot, and they know it. And they're like, fuck, I gotta fuck with it. I gotta have it. You know what I mean? Yeah. When you're a little iffy about your own shit, like how could you expect anyone to like get behind it? So
you talking, nah, man, you gotta walk with that aura around you at all times. Like my shit's the shit. But if your shit ain't the shit and you walking around like that, you're gonna look like a complete goofball.
Someone's not telling you the truth.
You don't got real friends.
You don't got real friends.
That's when you look like Adrian Broner.
Yes.
You the Adrian. Don't be the Adrian Broner of the rap game. What the fuck?
Don't do that.
It's okay to pop your shit.
Why am I coughing?
As long as as you can see, I'm not hitting it that much because I'm already getting high as a motherfucker in here. But you know, I'm trying to hang the whole time.
It's the truth though. Man. Like some people are overhyped and they're not necessarily prepared for the moments. And there are other motherfuckers that are absolutely prepared for the moment. And you know, it just takes some time for motherfuckers to get familiar with the shit. But hey, how many times did we see this dude like talk all kinds of shit and then like not and then and then just get mushed?
And that shit with Pacquiao was a final straw. When he was like, oh, I thought I won. It's like, no, you motherfucking didn't.
How could you think you won?
I used to like him because you know when you're popping
you just
shit,
throwing Hail Marys like, damn, I'm trying to save my career right here.
He just was never prepared, I think. You know, like he was not as good as he thought he was. He was trying to be like Mayweather. He had potential.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Infinite potential.
But like he wanted to be more popular than actually get these, you know, put that work
antics, more than antics.
And he wanted to live like a rapper. Like, so he's out here drinking and smoking.
Instead of training.
But you can't be mad at him either because like, look at it, like, to be the superstar, the greatest of all time, you need to have that, right?
Yeah, you do.
But you just gotta back it up.
Back it up.
The second you don't back that shit up, your shit crumbles.
Or you just gotta tone it down.
Or just kind of coast by.
That's real shit. That's real shit. Like, you know, you could have the bravado.
For sure.
But you gotta be able to put that fucking work in to back it all up. You know 100%. What I mean? Like I think the most embarrassing moment for homie. He's got several, but I think the one is where he was clowning homie. I can't remember who the fight was with, but you know, he's clowning homie.
Everybody.
He clowns everybody, but this motherfucker was like clowning hard. And then in the fight, there was a moment where he got behind him and he starts dry humping.
Oh, but Maidana.
Yeah. I think
Maidana whooped his ass.
Maidana did it back to him.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying he did that, like Broner did that to homeboy. But in the end, Broner got fucked.
He got fucked up.
Yeah, he lit him up and you know almost fell through the ropes.
Yeah,
it was like
it was Maidana.
It was his karma for clowning and not being actually prepared to fight this dude.
Yeah. I think that was the first time that his real flaws showed. Maidana brought it up. Maidana was a fucking dog. He did his thing against Mayweather too.
Yeah, arguably he won that first
The first one's arguable. I don't think so, but I see how it's arguable. And then he got that second check and
I don't think he won. I think he just boxed him the way you're supposed to box Mayweather. You're supposed to box Mayweather by clinching. Once the ref
dirty fighting.
You know what I'm saying? You clinch, bop, bop, bop. When you're in that clinch, you throw them little jabs, them hooks. You know what I'm saying? When the ref breaks it up, as soon as he puts his hands in there, you hit him with a You gotta dirty box him, bro. That's the only way you gonna touch him.
No one's ever been able to, like, you know, cut the ring off on homie.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Everybody thought Pacquiao would be able to, but like not even him.
It was too late for Pacquiao, and I think Pacquiao tried to box this motherfucker. Like, you cannot box Mayweather because he is the greatest technical boxer
of all time.
The only time you got a chance is if you go in there and you brawl. If you go in there, you brawl it out with him, you have a chance. Like Maidana did. Like Victor Ortiz was doing a good job till he became a fucking idiot and headbutted him.
Victor Ortiz.
That fool tried to kiss him.
He fucked up with that.
He fucked up because he was going in with no respect. Just try to make it a dirty fight. If you try to get there and just out tech the most technical guy, you're gonna fucking
you gotta be fucking amazing to out tech the tech guy.
He's the guy, bro. He's arguably the greatest of all time, and I know people hate to say it because he's not the most exciting, or his later career he wasn't the most exciting in ring. But if you appreciate boxing, you see it's kind of like a ballet. Like imagine being this close and you can't hit this guy.
Yeah.
That's a science, bro.
And you feel you're fast enough, but you're not.
And you're an elite guy. Canelo couldn't touch him. Like none of these guys could touch him, bro. So that's impressive in his own, bro. He got that fucking shoulder roll down to a fucking.
He's special.
Changed the game.
Yeah.
And a lot of kids that are trying to train in boxing, they do that shoulder roll.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are you doing that?
Mayweather
They should.
I think they should.
If a motherfucker don't know it right, he gonna get his ass popped. That's the problem. So a lot of motherfuckers is trying to do this, but they don't know how to do it right.
Yeah.
When
Motherfucker that knows what he's doing, he's gonna pop you in your shoulder. Boom. Fuck your shit up. Like.
Yep. It'll make you hard to throw. Make it hard for you to throw that punch after, So you see Canelo doing that shit a lot now.
Exactly.
Like he'll start fucking hit you at the top of your shoulders.
Yeah.
And it counts as a body shot. But what it does is disable that jab.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It slows down that little jab.
What do you think of Canelo overall?
I think he's constantly, showing like growth.
Yeah.
And like heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love Canelo once he starts speaking English, dog.
Yeah, when he speaks English.
That's it, bro. That's what sells the ticket.
It's like, finally.
He should speak more English.
Yeah, because he's funny. He reminds me like my dad, can barely talk.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
But he's hilarious.
It's fucking funny, bro.
And he'll fuck somebody up, too.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He backs his shit up.
Oh, he backs his shit up.
All the bravado sometimes that he might have, he at least backs it the fuck up.
And he's tasteful with the bravado. He's pretty tasteful with it for the most part. Yeah. But he fucked up trying to go light heavyweight, though.
It's always best it's always fucking best when a foreign fighter starts to speak English because they hit you with that accent.
Remember Chavez?
You motherfucker, fuck you.
Chavez was like, dile que es un fuck you. Dile que es un fuck you.
How are you a fuck you? Dile que es un fuck you. That means you are a fuck you.
You are
how do you become a fuck you?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's why I had to sample fucking Chavez on that first shit we did with Shaq because it was perfect. He had his translator. He's like, I'm gonna rip your head off. No le vas a tener compasión. He was like a wrestler.
No compassion.
Like
he's saying it in Spanish and then his translator.
I'm gonna have no compassion. Just as exciting as him.
I think that's the sickest intro of all time.
Yeah. Hey, I think if boxers took pages from the fucking WWE shit and really went at it like some boxers do. You know what I'm saying? Tyson did that. Ali was the best.
Even Floyd in his own way.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah. Conor. And those guys will tell you.
WWF book right there. WWE.
It's about charisma.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what sells tickets.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the things y'all do fucking great. Bring out that personality and charisma that goes.
At least somebody sees it.
Yeah.
And that somebody's be real.
Yeah.
I see it.
Nah, we take a lot from we always talk about it, bro. And people at first would tell us that's weird, bro. How are you guys just being hella Mexican, right? Hip hop is fuck, and you're gonna incorporate some wrestling shit? I'm like, yeah.
Hey, listen, Latinos have been in wrestling for fucking ever, man.
The
luchadores, and when they got out here to America, it was lucha libre, and then all the other wrestling leagues. But lucha libre had all the Chicanos and Mexican fucking wrestlers at that time. So of course, a lot of us grew up to that shit. So why not?
Yeah.
I mean, ICP does it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And why not?
Yeah. It's just,
I guess it makes sense the way y'all fucking flip it out.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. On paper, it doesn't make sense. Like, how does it, but when you see it, because it's just like, all right, when we pull up, we want to give y'all entertainment.
That's what it is.
More so
You
just
said it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, hip hop, that's what it is, entertainment, right?
Yeah.
So how could we up the ante a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Like, we just gonna fucking be these characters that aren't really us, but you can tell we're just playing a little like skit or whatever.
It's the ego of us that we let run rampant.
But I think that's dope though, because so many times you have motherfuckers with good music and like they, but like no personality. And then that's when sometimes it fucking don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, like Digital Underground.
Yeah.
Humpty wasn't a real dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Shock G fucking like created the character. He had his Shock character, which was himself, and he had fucking Humpty.
Yeah.
And shit, not for nothing, but like I had the Dr. Greenstone persona when I was doing that character. So like
it's like an alter ego.
Yeah, so for me, I think what y'all do works, and I love that shit.
Thank you.
Because y'all ain't afraid to like to like pop it off like that. Whereas motherfuckers be like, oh man, fuck, is that too much? Is that nah, man?
It's weird.
Man, I don't care.
The answer is yes, it is weird, but we don't give a fuck.
It's too much.
And if
it's too much like this goddamn box. I can't breathe.
and if you listen to Tyson talk about it, right? He's like, yeah, I made a conscious effort. Like I used to study wrestlers. Yeah. He's like, and he starts naming his wrestlers, and he's like, yeah, so I started talking like them. Like I'm the greatest ever. I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? Ali too. He credits wrestlers.
Fucking Ric Flair's books.
Yeah. And it's like, and these guys, think about it, bro. It's a quote unquote fake sport, even though it's very dangerous, probably more dangerous than most sports. And these guys rely on pure entertainment. So it's like you could take that and just apply it to any form of entertainment.
True that.
And think about you go to a hip hop show and you see two rappers just put someone through a table or hit someone with a chair. It's cool. It's just like you're here to see a spectacle.
Show. Have you ever seen it live? Have you ever gone to one of the matches?
We went to WrestleMania at the SoFi.
That shit is crazy, right?
That's just fucking fun. It's dope. You go through a phase like when you're a child, you're like, damn, this shit's real. It's the fucking most entertainment shit ever. Then you go through the teenage phase, you're like, man, that shit's not real. That ain't real fighting and shit. You know what I'm saying? I went through that phase too.
For sure.
Where I'm like, that shit's not even real. But now as I get older too, I'm like, yo, when I'm looking at that shit, these motherfuckers is really stuntmen like that.
It's choreography, but they're really taking the falls and the bumps and like, they're really getting hit with those chairs. They're really going through those tables, coming off of the cages, off the top. But that shit ain't.
Man, if I fall off a fucking 20-foot cage right now on my back, I'm calling in sick the next. I'm not.
We going to visit you at the hospital.
Exactly.
Oh, hey, these guys, they plan to do that. That's even crazier.
Yeah.
You gotta be a complete nut.
They put their bodies on the line for that. You know what I mean? Like one of our homies from the WWE, I've known him for like 20 years now. My man GF, Godfather, you know what I'm saying?
Whole train. I used to love that fool's character.
He'd fucking come back and tell us so many stories of that shit. Like, how they work with each other and shit like that. But like, the bumps are fucking real, man.
And sometimes if you have beef, you're really hitting each other.
Oh yeah,
that's what people don't see. Like, bro, if they, I've watched every documentary about wrestling there is, bro. I fucking fucking.
So
like
you watch Dark Side of the Ring too?
Yeah,
right?
fuck yeah.
There's some crazy ass stories, dude. The one where they fucking take the jet to Europe.
Oh yeah,
the fucking crazy ass airplane.
Where they're like harassing the fucking stewardess.
Sexual harassment going on.
And then they
5,000 feet in the air.
And then they run out of liquor.
Yeah.
Because they fucking smashed the whole liquor.
Yeah, man, these motherfuckers, bro.
Oh man,
if you like documentaries, I don't think there's too many documentaries better than wrestling documentaries. Because these people are fucked up, bro. Like a lot of them.
Pretty crazy too.
But Chris Benoit was nuts.
Y'all seen the Iron Claw?
Yeah, that shit's good.
Yeah,
you seen it? The movie?
The Iron Claw. No, I ain't seen that one yet. That's about the Von Erich.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's a crazy story in itself.
Yeah. I don't know if I believe in curses, but goddamn, like that family, like.
I think you manifest it.
Yeah.
If you say, "Oh, our family's been cursed forever," and we again,
you keep speaking like that. You keep thinking like that. You're gonna attract that energy.
Yeah, you keep it rolling. You perpetuate that shit into existence like forever. Like it goes generations when you talk that type of bullshit.
Yeah.
You have to, like you said, fucking manifest it in a different way. Flip it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so many people don't realize how powerful
the mind is.
That the mind is and the human will when you plant that fucking seed, you know what I mean? Right. Like and say to yourself, I'm the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of
that takes you a long motherfucking way.
It does. Instead of I ain't gonna be shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't shit. I ain't.
You know, you ever? I think science even is starting to back that.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying? I like I said, I watch wrestling documentaries and shit about quantum physics, right? So in quantum physics, the atoms are all mostly empty space, right? And they're like waves. So we're literally energy, right? So it's proven that you could change your fucking energy, and if you vibrate at certain levels, you start to attract stuff. Like they say, success isn't something that you chase, it's something you attract.
Yeah, you attract that shit.
Like, bro, like we've been speaking about working with you before we even had a connection to even get close to you. But we've always been like, nah. We always would throw your name in there for records, like, Be Real sound hard right here.
And here we are.
Yeah, we are.
And
You're the highest I've ever been.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
But it's worth it.
Shaq, right? That's my favorite player of all time. I don't know how the universe opened up a little window. It was as simple as a DM, right? We could have left it at that. Just like, oh, thanks, Shaq.
Y'all keep talking.
Left
Man.
it
Don't
at
worry
that.
about what
But
I'm
the
doing
windows were open.
The windows were open.
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Immediately.
Y'all just keep talking.
All right. Okay.
Is this the first time someone pulls out an object? What is that? Oxygen, man?
That's pretty strategic.
Yeah, strategy.
Hey, check
Don't
this.
worry about me.
Check this out. To watch more of this, go to www.breal.tv. All right.
Yes, sir.
Man. That's a first right there.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
a first.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need to hit that.
You know the saying?
Fucking came ready. That's
Work
awesome.
smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna have to pass that to me in a little bit, bro.
Oh man.
I'm over here getting
Y'all keep
stoned.
talking, Noah.
Hey,
I
but
just don't want to leave this hot bar. This is a beautiful conversation, man.
I gotta say, man, you know, work ethic is everything. Cause like you could get these opportunities.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the fact that like you hit up Shaq and he actually answered. Cause
Yeah.
I mean, you know, what's the chance?
Well, he hit us
Sometimes-
up first.
Ah,
That's
there
why.
you go. See,
so
that's,
he hit us up first. That's what I was saying. We could have just been like, oh, thanks, Shaq, big fan. And then,
and not work it.
yeah,
But y'all put the work to it.
immediately, I was like, by the way, beyond you being a Laker legend, I love no hooks. I respect your pain game. I told him from the gate.
Yeah.
Because I listened to a lot of his shit. I've heard the shit you done with him and all that. So
Yeah, he's like a real hip hop. Like,
I made sure I said it to him.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, man, thank you. And I was like, one day, maybe we'll get you out of retirement. We'll do a song. And he's like, as long as it's hardcore, that's all he said.
He
And I
likes
was
the
like,
hard shit. Yeah.
all right, say less.
I gotta say this, man.
Yeah, this feels a lot better.
I bet it does.
Yeah.
No, but I gotta say this, like, you know, to speak to that work ethic and not sitting on your hands and letting time go and missing the opportunity. Like when we said, you know, hey, let's do this song, and you were like, I got
ready.
one for you. You didn't fucking hesitate. You didn't wait like a week or a month.
No way.
You fucking hit me a couple days later, and I was like, yes.
Yeah,
and then
bro.
when I heard the track, it just made it easy. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. The push forward and the work, man. And a lot of people don't get that or got that part. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers these days are unprepared for the opportunity, but y'all are not that. Y'all are absolutely prepared.
There's been a lot of years of missing windows. And maybe we didn't miss windows. Maybe we weren't ready, right? And I think now I feel like I don't care who catches a glimpse of what we're doing. I could almost feel like guaranteed they're gonna like something about it. The music might not be for them. This and the third. So the second anyone that I respect shows any admiration for what we're doing, I'm like, all right, here's another opportunity for me to spread my audience. So before we got here, my brother's like, hey, open up that Trying to Get High Food record. I was like, say less. I opened it. Cause he's like, I'm gonna ask him for a song on the spot. So I was already prepared. We already prepared for that.
Yeah.
I was ready.
I respect that shit.
So I was like, all right, as soon as I got it, I'm texting it.
We're not too cool to give a motherfucker his flowers when he paid his due for us too. Like we're like, bro, we really like listen to your shit. Like we was getting high. So I want to get high full going to Melrose for years, bro.
Yeah,
when we was
man.
younger, so
Our soundtrack.
there's no
for a
way we
while.
gonna meet you and act too cool for you. Like usually we like to pop our shit, but then me and my brother were talking like before we get there. You know what I'm saying? We can't be on that type of energy. Like, man, this motherfucker done did everything we want to do, so how we gonna flex on this guy?
Yeah, we gotta be like the. I try to stay as childlike as possible. I heard some other shit like be more like children. You know how people always trying to tame children?
Yeah.
You gotta be more like children because they got life figured out. It's enjoyment, optimism. Of course, that's not all reality when you're an adult. but you can't be afraid to tap back into that.
Right.
So I showed up, to me, I was like, I want to show up as a fan, not the guapo character.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I think people lose that when the realities of life happen and they sort of disconnect from that childlike state that you can always snap into when you don't want to be stressed out and you just want to fucking go and all that shit.
It's beautiful.
But I think people can tap back into it if they just fucking, harness the time to like put into it. Right?
Sure.
And not be afraid about what fucking other people think.
Yeah, that's the hardest part.
That's the hardest part, right?
The hardest part.
Like,
because even with us, sometimes it gets to our head what other people think, right or wrong.
No, I mean, hey, listen, that's why for a long time, like when we put our first 3 albums out, right? I would never read any fucking review of our album, whether it was good or bad. I just didn't do it.
It affected you.
Because I knew it would affect me, right? I'd be all fucking pissed off. If it was negative, we'd be pissed off, obviously. If it was positive, we'd be like, hell yeah, right? Feeling ourselves and shit like that. But sometimes when they give you all those props, that doesn't always translate into anything either way, right? I always tried to be like, I don't give a fuck what they say either way. We're just doing the art, and if you fuck with it, you fuck with it. And if you don't, you don't. And that's what allowed me not to let criticisms or what people think get into my fucking psyche. Like, we're very punk rock like that, and I see that y'all are fucking the same way. Like,
100%.
I don't care what y'all think. We do what we do, and fuck you if you ain't down.
Yeah,
cool
100%.
If you are, let's go.
It's just like you gotta know who you are to the utmost, like, and I agree 100%, bro. Like, people are so scared to just trust their intuition because if it's different, it may be a little weird at first, especially in LA. What's our culture here? Really is gangbanging shit.
Yeah.
Street ass motherfuckers, bro, for the most part. We got the skateboarding culture, so that helps us be a little artistic.
Lowrider culture.
Yeah, lowrider culture. So it's like, oftentimes, like, motherfuckers are hard around here and they see creativity as weird at first because we don't see too much of it in our environments. But we like to show it because to show kids, just like Tyler, if you're a black skater, it's cool, it's all right. You don't gotta be the gang member. So we're trying to do the same for Latinos, and I feel you guys did that super well because you guys had punk rock energy and you weren't afraid to double down on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're kind of doubling down on
your first hit? Was it that the Rap Superstar record?
No, it was Kill a Man.
Kill a Man.
Oh, I could just kill a man. It came out on the...
Because I remember my first record I heard from y'all was the Superstar record.
Yeah, so what's crazy is that people got into us in different phases.
Yeah.
Like our fucking Day One fans, they came with How I Could Just Kill a Man from that time on.
I think we were too young when that came out.
Yeah, and then, the second phase was like with Insane in the Brain.
Yeah.
And then...
That's the first one I heard that was, to me, memorable.
And then others came through Dr. Green Thumb, and then some came through Rock Superstar. So, like, different phases of our shit, and usually... Except for the Day Ones who might be still with us, some fade away because, again, realities of life. Fuck, music ain't my world anymore. I gotta feed my family and shit. But like, as you go, your fans get younger and they fucking snap into you in different places.
Yeah.
And then they go find out the shit before it. You know what I mean? And that's the cool thing.
Yeah.
And y'all are gonna see that too. Fans are gonna catch you in different phases of your shit. Oh no, you guys are definitely going to. They're gonna catch you at different phases, and then fucking come see the old work and like appreciate that too.
That's
and
awesome.
That's always dope to me, because it's like they educate themselves about like from where you started to what got you here.
Yeah.
And you can only hope that fans would fucking do that instead of just say, "Oh, I like them for this song. Okay, now I'm fuck with this over here." And it's great when you got like a fucking base of fans that like some of them are that the Day Ones, and then the other half are like they join the fucking army as
they did their homework.
Yeah.
Certain artists give you that urge to do your homework. I think you guys are that. Wu-Tang, fucking Nas, fucking. There's so many artists that when you hear them for the first time, you're like, all right. I may be like, this might have been before my era, but this is so good that I want to hear what the fuck.
Yeah.
Their shit that people claim is like their legendary shit. So you guys give off that vibe. Like, whenever you hear one Cypress Hill song, you're not gonna wanna not dive in.
You know,
Some real game.
Let me hit that.
But that was some real game that
Let
you
me
just
hit that.
all that shit.
Let me hit that, fool.
hey, let me tell you this though, man. Like,
Nah,
you know, that's the shit that you. That's the shit that you pass on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the shit that you pass on to other motherfuckers, cause like
he need the mask.
All right.
He need the mask too.
Shit. I think.
Look, dog, I'm high hell, bro. I only took about 2 hits, boy. What the fuck? All I'm thinking about now is that Joe Rogan episode where he's like, yeah, I was in there, he's talking, and I was just like, fuck, I'm high as fuck.
Oh,
nah,
yeah,
I'm not that high.
He was twitching and moving.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you what,
episode.
y'all are gonna have the same thing, because y'all are students of the game, and you could hear it in the music.
Yeah.
Right? And it's gonna make fans, like younger fans that come into your music, do the same shit. And that's the key thing, because like for us, we were students of the game too. We were like paying attention to what Public Enemy was doing and fucking EPMD and the Beastie Boys, and like, you know, we were big fans of motherfuckers like that. And when they recognized us and they were like fucking, you know, talking about us and shit like that, same way, you know what I mean? Like this is happening. Yeah. It's that fucking like cycle of each one teach one, and we're putting each other down and
that shit forward.
And yeah, pushing it forward, and the fans are getting the education with all these through these generations that passed the shit down. And like, you know, cause we all look for what was before us, like, okay, what made motherfuckers react to that? Yeah. And we try to do that for ourselves, not necessarily copy their shit, but like create our vibe, but that does that.
Yeah, you put your own little twist to something that you got inspired by, and you want to kind of not recreate it, but throw your own little sauce to that.
Yeah,
shit.
You almost want to recreate a feeling, like the feeling you felt, like damn, listening to y'all shit and other people's shit. You want to give that. Like, how can I give somebody just a feeling like, damn, what is this?
I'm trying to tell you, man, that's the key. Like, you know, being willing to trying to learn that, because we all, you know, like we're all just taking stabs.
I don't know if this makes it worse or better.
It makes you hot. We're almost done. We're almost done. Now, let me ask you this.
Oh, you know, I don't want to get to this topic yet. You know how I know that feeling works, bro? You know the first time I heard about Portishead?
Yeah.
I was not even looking to search for music. Well, I was at Amoeba trying to buy a hip hop record. I forgot what I was trying to buy. And then it was playing, and it was so infectious that I was like, what is this playing?
Yeah,
I need to buy this.
Crazy. Massive Attack, too. Did you ever get on the Massive Attack? Oh, man.
They're good?
Yeah. They have an album called Mezzanine.
Yeah.
Check that shit out.
It's in like that Portishead mode?
Oh, yes.
I love that shit. I need to write this down because I'm gonna forget.
It was cracking. All right. For y'all that like Portishead, Mezzanine by Massive Attack. That shit is fucking hard. Yeah. We were rocking that on tour, taking mushrooms, all the fucking shit. Yeah.
It sounds like a blast.
It was. I'll tell you that.
Fucking Portishead.
Can you perform on shrooms?
Yeah. Yeah, if you know, like if you're
Massive
just,
Attack, right?
Do you get better or you get worse? What do you think?
I don't know, because you know, like we never filmed us, you know, while we were like totally fucking like melting on stage. We never filmed it, you know what I mean, or recorded it to like really know.
Yeah.
You have before,
but
right?
we had done it several times, but the first time was a trip, you know. But yeah,
I've never done shrooms.
You can handle it because when you know the songs, you're just gonna go in automatic mode. It's whether you could stay focused on you know, finishing the fucking song. But yeah,
I've never even done shrooms, bro. I'm scared. I want to do it.
Micro, dog. Don't go into the melt, dog. Not yet. You know what I mean? Prepare yourself before.
You've melted before?
Oh, we fucking melted, dog. Full blown. Because we used to do acid and mushrooms on stage. Not at the same time, but like different times. Because, you know, some of our favorite groups, you know, like that we grew up listening to, were known to go on stage fucking smash. Jimi Hendrix, The Doors,
Santana too,
Santana, Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
So we were like, fuck it, let's do what they did.
The Beatles.
Dude, we would go up there and fucking smash.
Did it feel good performing too? Does it feel different? Like
it did, bro. Like seeing the crowd like doing the mosh pit shit, dog, while you're fucking total peak mode. Trip.
It's already a natural high, right?
Yeah.
Performing and getting that type of reaction. Now imagine just being tripped out like that.
Yeah, I couldn't do it now because I'd get too distracted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when I was, you know, when we were in our like fucking early 20s, mid 20s, yeah, we were like fucking like going
It's like super euphoric, kind of like, man, look at what.
Yeah, because then you see that the vibe that the crowd is giving you, man. That shit is everything, man. What's your dream scenario gig? Like what, you know?
I mean, cliche probably. I would like a dream
manifest
gig,
that shit right now.
like
son.
headline Coachella type shit.
Oh,
yeah. Sell out the Staples Center.
that's a good one.
Both
Those
of
are two
them.
good
Both of
ones.
them.
Yeah, that's
Those are
like
two
the
fucking
dream.
good ones, man.
Yeah, imagine just, you know, your name at the Staples Center. It ain't the Crypto, it's a motherfucking Staples Center, man. Fucking, that's kind of like, if you do that, you kind of like, what the fuck? I could just imagine.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I love that place.
I see things happening for y'all,
Thank you,
man.
man.
And I'm glad to know y'all motherfuckers and to have
Likewise,
created with
bro.
y'all. And you never know, we probably, you know, do some other songs. Because
Hell
I'm
yeah.
going to probably call y'all for something.
Let's do
too.
it, bro. Let's do some shit with Muggs, man. What's up,
Oh,
Muggs?
come on, Muggs.
Come on, man.
You know what? I'm going to talk to my man. I'm going to talk to my big bro.
Let's do it,
We're going to
man.
make it happen. I want to thank
And
y'all.
put Sin Dog on there, bro.
Oh,
Let's have a
Sin Dog will
Cypress
do
Hill
it.
fucking record featuring the Yotes,
Oh,
man.
he will fuck with it for sure, man.
Man, you heard it here first,
You
bro.
heard it right here.
Cypress Hill record.
I mean, you
coming
heard it
through,
on the
bro.
Green Thumb show, and it manifested, and we talking some different shit now.
Yeah.
That shit's
Go manifest.
snowballing at this point.
Word
Yeah,
up, man.
man.
Hey,
Fuck
man.
yeah.
Yotes for hire.
Man, thank you, bro.
I want to thank y'all
Yeah, likewise, bro.
for taking the time.
Yes, sir.
Because I know y'all motherfuckers keep busy, so to,
Yeah,
you
we
know,
got
to be able
to,
to
bro.
jump in the box, that was awesome.
Man,
and the
I can
mask.
get used to this shit, bro.
Yeah.
And the mask.
I come
Oh,
through and kick it.
Nice
I come
touch.
through and kick it with you once a month with the mask on, of course. You know what I'm saying?
And my man back here hung the whole way.
Yeah.
and
Oh, this
shit.
motherfucker's a big champ.
Big juice.
He've experienced all the shit you talking about, LSD and all
Oh,
that
yeah,
shit.
I could tell. He chuckled when we were talking about that shit.
Yeah.
He's probably on it right
That's
now.
why he gotta hold our belts. He sees shit from a different dimension. Like, nah, but yeah, man. Fuck yeah, I'm excited, man.
Salute to all y'all. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment. Smash that like. Subscribe to the channel.
Yes,
Fuck
sir.
with my peoples right
Yeah,
here,
man.
man.
You heard it
Coyotes
here
for
first,
hire. You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Look it up, bro. Some fire on the way, man. Muggs. I'm ready, bro.
Come on.
Got the heart of a lion, soul of a titan, mind of a genius, with fly with the heighten. All your senses are senseless, resistant, relentless. It's what they call you when your grind is endless. Let's get this.
They say I'm psycho, I move weight like lipo. Got a big crib like Michael, out the window with a rifle. My wrist game on light show. I'm backstage with white hoes. I got pre-rolls in that red cup. That's key lime, don't like those.
Got a full pack and we move that. Too aggressive, better pull back. Weight heavy, gotta run ready. My game steady, but you knew that.
I'm too on, my crew strong. Big burn.